Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning for wherever it is on the globe you're actually catching this stream. Welcome back to the channel. As always, is your boy right here, Vinskey Valor. We are here for the watch along between Algeria and Burkina Faso. Yes, these two teams are can't really call them rivals, but of course, any team that meet actually in the Africa Cup of Nations, you're actually gonna call them rivals. So this is a game. This is earlier on. At least we managed to witness the games between actually some upsets, guys. Some upsets actually occurred earlier on. Equatorial Guinea lost to Sudan, and actually earlier on Mozambique had also gotten the victory over Gabon. So that means in Group E, which is actually where these two teams are based, both Algeria and Burkina Faso, whoever wins this game automatically qualifies for the round of 16. In fact, Sudan's win actually now throws a spanner into the works, because it means that if Sudan manage to win their last game of the group against Burkina Faso, then they'll also gonna qualify automatically. But if Burkina Faso do beat Algeria today, then clearly Burkina Faso are gonna progress, and it will have to be up to Algeria at least to secure qualification by beating Equatorial Guinea on the last day of this group matches, which I think are gonna be played. Was it on Tuesday or Wednesday? Let me check. When are they gonna play next? They're gonna play on Wednesday, yeah. So that's when we're gonna see the last round of matches of Group E. So as I said earlier, the earlier game, Equatorial Guinea managed to actually lost to Sudan. So that means Sudan are currently on 3 points, and also in the game earlier, Gabon also lost to Mozambique. So if we look at the trend, we might actually say that this is the day of the underdogs. This is clearly the day of the underdogs. But we will see. We will see what happens, because so far, two underdogs have met some powerhouses in Africa and have managed to beat them. So let's see what Burkina Faso are gonna manage today. And of course, guys, if it's your first time on the channel, please make sure that you like the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And of course, if you're a returning subscriber, please support the channel by liking the video. So as far as the two lineups are concerned, yeah, so Algeria, of course, they're gonna play with Zidane in goal. Zidane, this is actually the son of Zinedine Zidane. If he said, you know what, I'm not gonna waste my time play for rather for France. I'm just gonna be of Algerian origin, and I'm gonna try my luck there. Actually, it's working, because clearly there's no way he would have gotten into the French national team, because they actually stuck with goalkeepers. Then, of course, Chagui, Mandi, and Benson Biani are the defenders. Then, of course, in midfield, rather the wing backs, we have Ait Nouri, and of course Hajam. Then, of course, in central midfield, we're gonna have Budai, Benaka, and Maza. Then, of course, Riyad Mahrez and Amura are gonna play up front. For Burkina Faso, they are playing in a 4-3-3 system, same system as they played against, was it Equatorial Guinea? So for them, Kofi's in goal, Iago right back, Dayo, Tapsoban, Kouasi in defense. Then in midfield of Odraogo, and then Sangare and Zugrana. And then of course up front, the two forwards, three forwards are Bertrand Traore, Dango Utara, and of course Kabore as the lone striker. So that's the team for both sides. Yes, we are just about ready to start. Both teams have already they made their way to the pitch. National anthems have already been sung, so we're just waiting for the coin toss. Mahrez and Bertrand Traore, yeah, at some point those two are rivals in the Premier League, because Bertrand Traore used to play for Chelsea, but now he plays his trade with Burnley, while Riyad Mahrez plays his game, other is for club foot for his, actually represents which club is it? Al Ittihad, or yeah, over in Saudi Arabia. So anyway, just about ready to start. So let's hope that it's gonna be an exciting watch along, guys. And as always, guys, if it is your first time on this stream, thank you so much for being part of it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. And as always, do that wonderful stuff of liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yes, so and I hope you're gonna enjoy the game wherever you are. And of course, please make sure that if you're also a returning subscriber, that you are going to smash a like on the video. So do not just bypass the stream without supporting it. Make sure at least you like the video and of course subscribe to the channel. So let me just change a few things. I think I more or less got a lineup a little bit mixed up because Algeria also playing in a 4-3-3. Actually, earlier they had listed their lineup as a 3-5-2, but now I can actually see they have changed their formation. They're actually playing a 4-3-3. So let me just see if I can change a few things here. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Yes, game is just about ready to start. Yes, Mahrez kicks us off. So Algeria have kicked us off. So like I've said, guys, whoever wins this game automatically qualifies for the round of 16. Of course, whoever wins any 2 games in any tournament, in any league phase, online league, in any group of any tournament, automatically qualifies for the second round, because it's very hard for a team to finish on 6 points and they have not really qualified for the next round. But sometimes it does indeed happen, especially when the goal difference and head-to-head come into play. So like I said, whoever wins this game, of course, yep, they move on to the next round. So is back with the goalkeeper Zidane. And as always, guys, please make sure that you are liking the video and of course subscribe to the channel. So make sure you guys are liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel. If it's your first time, please do that wonderful stuff of liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you have not already subscribed. And of course, make sure you also drop your predictions in the chat. Also utilize the poll that I've set up for you guys. You can also cast your vote there, whom you think is gonna carry the day. If you think Algeria are gonna win, if you think Burkina Faso, or if you fancy a draw, please let us know in the chat. And also another thing, guys, if maybe it's your first time as well, on top of you subscribing to the channel and smashing the likes, you can also maybe just let us know whom you are and where it is you're tuning in from, which part of Africa, which part of the globe it is you're enjoying this game from. So just make sure you also introduce yourself, so at least you can also get to have a wonderful chat and discussion in the comment section. And of course, please also make sure you introduce yourself and let us know. Yeah, if you fancy, if you are from Algeria, if you are from North Africa, if you are from Europe, if you are from Africa, whichever part of the globe, man, at the end of the day, we all speak one common language, and that is football. So, of course, if we do speak the language, it's always good for us to know each other. So, on top of you liking the video and subscribing to the channel, if you are new, also introduce yourself and please let us know. Yes, this Bertrand Traore, shoot! Oh, was he fouled? Referee. Come on, was he fouled? Referee, come on, referee. Anyway, they need to review that, man, because this guy is down. They clearly need to review that, man. Clearly need to review that decision, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Seems like he was cluttered from behind. Okay, well, I don't know whether he's milking it or what, but we will see. Let's see what the referee decides, because clearly it seems like he's actually given the referee a decision to make. So I'm sure this Algerian backline, they are clearly anxious about that decision. But anyway, it's been waved away. So clearly the challenge was fair. So of course, that means that there is no penalty for Burkina Faso. So Ryan out Nuri, I think maybe based on maybe how Algeria are playing, I think eventually, because you can clearly see how their back line is lined up. I think at some point, Nuri is gonna play as. I think it was more or less a 3-5-2. Maybe the initial assessment was correct because clearly you can see that Ryan Nuri is playing really far advanced up the pitch. So we're gonna see how at least it unfolds. Let's hope that it's gonna be a working tactic for them, because we, of course, we do not want to see some of these tactics backfire. Because rarely do you see Algeria playing with a back three. Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen them play with a back three. In fact, they're actually the former winners, not really former. Yeah, actually, yes, the former winners, because they won the tournament in 2019, and I don't think they won it playing with a back three. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for smashing the likes, guys. Thank you for all that have smashed the likes. Thank you so much for the support. For those that are yet to subscribe, please make sure you hit the subscribe button on the channel, and of course, support the channel as well by also liking the video. So make sure at least you're all subscribed, man, so that you can also enjoy, or woman for that matter, so that you can also enjoy the watch along together. So if it's your first time, don't just bypass the stream. Like I said, make sure you show support for the channel by subscribing to the channel, and of course liking the video. If you are new around here, if it's your first time, please make sure that you like the video and subscribe to it. So it's gonna be a free kick to Burkina Faso. Yeah, so yeah, clearly this Burkina Faso team is full of what are they called? Workhorses. People have got awesome work rate, man. People who do not like do are no slouches, man. People who are no slouches. Yeah, so anyway, let's hope that the game is gonna at least kick into gear soon. But anyway, it's fact, I've watched Algerian matches for some time now, and rarely have I seen them play a boring style of football. So let's see how they're gonna perform today. And as always, tough president. Hey, this guy, man, it's like he has a ticket to every single game, man. He has a ticket to every game. In fact, he shows up in every game, man. Hey, this guy, man, is really committed to the cause, man. That is what you call being committed to the cause, man. You support your what? Your federation, or the thing that you're actually the leader of. So that's actually a good thing, man. He's attended actually all the games that actually that I've done. I've actually seen him on the VIP section as one of the fans. Yeah, it's a foul on Art Nuri. Gerard Nuri. Yeah, that's actually it was actually that was Hajam. Oh, I hope he's gonna be okay. It seems like he may have rolled his ankle, so I don't know what's gonna happen, huh? Oh man, that's kind of painful, man. Ouch. From the replays of that, looks painful, man. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That can be painful, man. That can clearly be painful. I hope he's gonna be okay, man. Because you clearly do not want to see players lying down for long, especially rolling their ankles in the game, man. It's quite painful, man. Very painful. Yeah, so story of the other games so far that actually like took place earlier on. The Sudanese fans are actually crying after that victory over Equatorial Guinea, because it's been a while since they won a game at the Afcon. In fact, Sudan actually have won this tournament. They won it back, I think, was it in 1970? Yeah, I think they were the host country. They won it back in 1970. Yes. So, yeah, so should not look down upon Sudan, man. They have clearly won this tournament before, something that not many African teams have done. And also, of course, you'd expect them maybe to have tears of joy because country is actually in the midst of the civil war. So clearly, if they manage to keep their things going, man, they actually managed to bring a team for this tournament, then clearly it shows that they have a very stable system out there. It's just unfortunately at times war does indeed mess things up. And of course, if you have looked at the history of the Sudanese politics and how that war started, they actually the ruling party and the military were actually more of what they have what we call okay, they have what you call what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a tag team, but it's more of a you rule for this period and then you hand it back to me. I rule for some time and then I give it back to you. So unfortunately this time around the guys who are in power refused to do the exchange, and they said, you know what, if you want this presidency, if you want this leadership, you're gonna take things by force. That is all now threw their country into the civil war. Maybe those are just the things that I've read online. Maybe I don't know whether there are Sudanese fans in the chat. Maybe you can let us know whether my facts are accurate or I'm just but then if I'm inaccurate, it's still okay, because at the end of the day, we're all here to correct each other. Nobody has any kind of monopoly of info. So that is why at least it was very personal, especially when those Sudanese fans are actually crying on. So not Sudanese fans, actually Sudanese fans are crying on the stands. So anyway, guys, as we await a resumption of play, please make sure that you like the video and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. There's gonna be a yellow on Sangare for the foul on Hajam. So at least with the VAR decision, he was not given a red card. So he's a lucky boy. He's clearly a very, very lucky boy that did not pick up rather a red card. So this is Hajam. Hajam is now playing on the left. Where is Adnauri? So then who's actually playing on the right? Seems like this Algerian lineup is more or less very volatile. It's like you don't really know who's playing where. So actually Hajam is now playing at left back, and of course Chagu is now the one who's playing at right back, while Hajam plays at left back. Aitnouri is now the one who's playing more advanced. So clearly change of lineup there. So let me also change so at least you can also ensure that we are having the right kind of information. So Aitnouri is the one now who's playing in midfield. Yeah, I think his plays here. Then of course number 13. Ajam, yeah. So Chagu is now the guy who's playing at right back, while Hajam is playing at left back. So actually Aitnouri is Mares the one who's playing further up. Yeah, Mares is the one. So it's actually now, yeah, Benaka and Budai as the midfielders. Then of course Aitnouri is playing further ahead. About. Yeah, this guy is he's unable to continue, man. Yeah, he's gone down again. So I think he's gonna need further treatment. It's clearly gonna need further treatment. Let me just yeah, he may have rolled his ankle. Like I said, he may have rolled his ankle. So of course, yeah, he's not gonna be able to continue. So I think he's gonna be coming off. So Algeria have been forced to make the change. So Hajam is not gonna continue. So I don't know who's gonna come in his stead, but we will see. I think maybe it's actually number 9. It's the name of this guy. Let me see if I can get his name. 9 or 6. Let me see. So Hajam is gone, man. Hajam is gone, unable to continue. So who's gonna come on for him? Boneja. Boneja, man. So that means I know he just goes back to left back. Oh, man. How many times am I going to keep changing this lineup, man? How many times am I going to keep changing this lineup? Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It is fine, man. So guys, please make sure that you are liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Your match prediction, for me, I think I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna go for a draw. think I'm gonna go for a draw because I think Burkina Faso are just gonna sit back and hope that they're gonna get a victory. And I don't know whether Algeria will have the creative players to break them down because so far Mahrez has been unable to get into the game. So for me, our prediction is a draw because so far you clearly see the teams that have actually met that have 3 points. They more or less have played out a draw. Other than maybe the game that we saw, was it yesterday between Nigeria and Tunisia, where Nigeria completely. At some point, they thought that they're actually gonna destroy Tunisia, and they raced into a 3-goal lead. But eventually, Tunisia, equal, no, more or less pulled 2 goals back. So they actually made it quite close in the end. So for me, I think I'm gonna go for a draw. I know many of you have already predicted an Algerian win, because I have a feeling that maybe this might be the day for the underdogs, man. Because sometimes you get to see these underdogs performing in such tournaments, and sometimes they do pull off the surprise from time to time. So let me just get back. Let me just sort out this substitution, and then I can at least uh Udai unable to get to the ball. It's picked up by Mahrez. Wonderful tackle, man, from Sangare, man. So Burkina Faso is Zutara into the box. Unable to get it through to Bertrand Traore. So yeah, the game is gonna look to be a little bit stretched now, huh? So Baghdad. I'll just call him Baghdad, the guy who replaced Hajam. So I know, let me just change it back again, man. So Hajam, so Nuri, Zanwar has replaced Hajam. And I don't know where the number 9 actually plays. I don't know. Does he play at right at as a lone forward or what? Anyway. So yet to see the kind of shape that Algeria have adopted. So I think I'll just put him out front because it seems like he's a striker. So he's called Baghdad. How do you spell that, man? Bagha. Bagha. So, yeah. So that's the team right there. Yeah, so just now you can say that at least the early changes have actually been made now. So, looking for Mahrez on that far side. Was that Mahrez or was that Changui? Yeah. Changui unable to get to the ball, so ball goes out of play. So it's gonna be a goal kick to Burkina Faso. So this is Iago. Nice drop of the shoulder by Zugrana. Loses out. Amura is Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. Nice tackle, man. Yeah, the Stallions, man. Yeah. Burkina Faso are nicknamed the Stallions. And clearly, yeah. Wonderful tackle, man. Wonderful tackle by Zugrana, man, on Mahrez. Mahrez kind of dilly-dallied with the ball. Then Zugrana got back and got the ball, man. At Nuri, back to his goalkeeper, Zidane. Zidane hoofs it clear. Looking for Baghdad. Baghdad unable to keep the ball. So it's been recycled by Dayo. Dayo. Sugrane. This is Utara on the far side. Back to Tapsoba. Back to his keeper, Kofi. Come on, man. Get that ball out of there, man. Thank you, goalkeeper. Wonderful pass. Wonderful pass into Kwausi. Kwausi's. Ah, come on. That's a very under hit pass, man. I don't know what he was attempting there. And it's now picked up by Benaka into Mares. Mares was foul, so this might actually be a yellow card for this fella. Come on, man. Avoid those tackles from behind. Come on. Avoid those tackles from behind, man. You're just gonna pick up unnecessary yellow cards for nothing. Anyway, guys, for those that are new to the channel, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. And as always, thank you so much for taking your time to also enjoy this as you follow the game. And as always, please make sure that you do me that awesome favor of liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Make sure you just go down there, hit subscribe to the channel so that you're not gonna miss any other video, especially when we do go live. We're of course gonna cover the games later on. We've got just one more game to go this evening. Gonna have the game between Ivory Coast and Cameroon. That's actually one of the biggest games of the tournament so far. It's clearly a game to look forward to. So that game is gonna be starting at right around 2300 hours. So I hope you guys are also gonna tune in for that as you also enjoy this game as well. So this is Benan Sabaini. It's back to his that Mandy. Mandy. This is Benacer into Itnauri. Itnauri back to Benacer. So penalty, yeah, penalty, man. Foul on Aitnuri, man. Foul on Aitnuri. It's gonna be a penalty. The referee clearly thought about it, but eventually he made up his mind, man. He made up his mind. Wonderful pass through the legs, Aitnuri into the box. Yeah, he was clearly brought down, yeah. Clearly brought down, man. Yeah, that's a penalty. That is a penalty, man. That is a penalty. So Udraogo has considered the penalty there for Burkina Faso. So it's going to be a penalty. It's a penalty, man. Because clearly, right now, Nuri did a wonderful shim, yeah. He went to one side and then he took the ball over to the other side. And unfortunately, this Udraogo could not contain him. So he had to bring him down. So it's going to be a penalty for Algeria. And of course, it's going to be taken by their star man, Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez, if he scores here, he's going to be now a top scorer in the tournament on 3 goals because against Sudan, he managed to score 2 goals. So let's see whether Mahrez is going to convert this. Let's see what Mahrez is going to do here, man. Let us see what Mahrez is going to come up with. So it's a penalty to Algeria, penalty. Riyad Mahrez. Captain Riyad Mahrez. Yes, Riyad Mahrez. Let's see, Riyad Mahrez. Okay, he's taking his time, man. Riyad Mahrez! Goal! Send the keeper the wrong way, man. Gave the keeper the eyes, man. He told him, you know what? I'm looking at you. You think I'm going to go to the right? I'm going to slot it to the left, man. Just like that, man. Riyad Mahrez, 1-0 to Algeria. That was actually the first shot of the game. And from that, we have actually produced our first goal of the game. Yes, it was a penalty, man. Clearly, Nuri was impeded in the box. So there's no discussion there because the referee thought about it for long. Eventually, he blew his whistle. So, yes, deserved penalty for Algeria. Mahrez sends the keeper the wrong way to give his country rather, Algeria the lead. So, Algeria have taken the lead, man. Can't really say it's been against the run of play because can't really say any team has been on the attack. In fact, Burkina Faso have just been sitting back, and Algeria have just been combining passes from side to side. So, and if you look at the balance of play, then at least Algeria are the ones who are showing clearly intent to going forward. So clearly, them going forward is fully deserved, man. Fully deserved. To the Mares, not Mares. That was Chagui. So it's gonna force Burkina Faso now to come forward, because, like I said, there are no guarantees in this tournament. Just because their last game they maybe gonna play Sudan, it's no guarantee that they're gonna beat Sudan. So they at least have to at least try and get either at least a draw in this game. So nice dummy. This is Amura. A nice tackle. So it's picked up by Bertrand Traore. Bertrand Traore. This is nice touch for by Kabore into Tara. Is now Kabore into the box. Bertrand Traore. Ah, come on, man. You're trying to do too much, man. Strike from distance. What the heck is this guy doing, honestly? I'll keep on saying this, man. You guy, you are a defender. Why are you attempting shots from 45 meters away, man? Come on. How do you expect to score from there, man? You clearly had a bit of momentum there and they just wasted it because the guy, who was that? Was that Dio? Yeah, Dio thought that he could actually score from there, man. I don't know what got into his head, man. Actually, Burkina Faso are in a good position, man, to actually see whether they can threaten the Algerian goal. But anyway, it all comes down to decision making, man. Decision making is very crucial, guys. Decision making, very, very crucial in sport, man. Can make the difference between you actually getting the points, going home with the tournament or the trophy, or going home empty handed. Batan Traore, as now with Ait Nouri, back to Baghdad. I don't know, Sangare is done, man. What is he complaining about? Was he fouled? Was it in the face? Is he actually bleeding? I don't think he's bleeding, eh? Oh, it's just a slight elbow touch to the chin. So I don't think that's gonna be penalized. That's not bad at all. That is not bad. But why is he being given a yellow? Ah, come on, referee. Okay, initially you had not blown for the foul. You actually stopped play because the guy was down. So now because of that, you go back to book the player. Hey, referee, sometimes your decision making is so poor, man. That just like that is giving them a free kick. Clearly, it wasn't. He had not blown for the original foul. It actually let the ball progress. But now, because the guy stayed down for some time, now he's forced to take it back and give was that Benanka the yellow card. Clearly, referee, man. Hey, some decisions, man. Guys, man. Guys, please. Let us do better, man. Let us not let the officiating degenerate in a dispute, man. But on Traore into the box. Shot goes wide, man. From Kabore. So it's going to be a goal kick to Algeria. I don't know. Maybe VAR told him to give the foul. But clearly, was he had not blown for the initial foul because, of course, Benaka was just trying to get away from the play. And sometimes when you're trying to move, of course, when you try to run, your arms are gonna be flung like this from back to front, back to front. So of course you're gonna swing an elbow, and of course it wasn't intentional. But anyway, it's fine. The chance is already gone now. So anyway, yeah, I think they are trying to check for a penalty there. So I don't think it's gonna be a penalty to Burkina Faso. So yeah, Zidane. You're such a lucky boy, man. Algeria almost shot themselves in the foot, man. Nice pass. This is Maza. Maza into Amura. Amura coming forward. Amura looking for Baghdad. Wonderful catch. by Kofi into Kwasi. Kwasi has been fouled. Yep, he was fouled by Budui rather, Budui. Referee, man. Then it's a free kick to Burkina Faso, be taken by Kwasi. Back to Deo to Tapsoba. Sorry, Tapsoba into Deo. So Kofi looking long, going long, looking for Utara. So this is a Kabore. Kabore, come on. Play with their teammates, man. They're not doing glory hunting, man. He's unable to get away from his marker, man. Just try and sleep in Utara, Dango Utara. Dango Utara was actually in a good position, eh? So the attack has kind of fizzled out. So it's now been restarted by Algeria. Bensebaini, they're clearly trying to take the sting out of the game. So Mandy goes long to no one in particular. I don't know why he's doing this, clearly. You're the one who hit that pass. Clearly, I don't know what you are thinking about, eh? That was a foul. That was a foul, man. So Maza into Mares. Mares. Ah. That was soft, man. That was clearly soft. That was a soft foul, man. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, please make sure that you like the video and, of course, do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, please make sure that you like the video and support the channel. Yeah, liking the video, clearly, guys, it's free of charge. And also, subscription is also free of charge as well. So please support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. It's gonna be a free kick to Algeria. Yeah, Burkina Faso. This is actually, they'll just be victims of their own making, because clearly they gave the ball away and gave Algeria the chance of a counter. So, and as a result, Usani had to bring down Mahrez. So it's a free kick to Algeria. Algeria with the free kick. Mahrez with the shot deflected out for a corner. So it's a corner to Algeria. So it's gonna be a corner to Algeria. Clearly, Algeria not in a hurry to take it, especially this Mahrez fella, because actually winning, man. The game stays like this, then they have won the game. So, or rather, they progress to the next round. So clearly, the honors is on Burkina Faso, man. But it's still early days. It's still early days. At least first half, as you can clearly see in this tournament, the second halves have actually become very much livelier than the first halves. Corner to be taken by Mahrez. Mahrez into the box. Yeah, foul by Mandy. So it's gonna be a free kick to Burkina Faso. Yeah, because clearly Ben Ben Sebaini was climbing all over. Sorry, Mandy was climbing all over. Was that Day or who was it? Come on, man! Clearly, you're pushing the guy in the back, boss. It's right. Decision making, guys. Decision making, man. Clearly, the referee is like 5 meters away, and you just push the guy like that. Of course, it's gonna be called as a foul. Eh? Nice touch from Mutara. So that was actually Sangare. Yeah, we dispossessed. It's now with Yago. Yago. Come on, guys. Combine properly out there, man. Come on, do combine properly. Maza coming forward. They fouled the player. He could not get past Iago, so he had to bring him down. Just had to bring him down, man. Anyway, it's a free kick to Burkina Faso. Yap, Kabore, dispossessed, man. So Baghdad in behind, yes, blocked off by Deo. Baghdad looking for Maza. Maza! Maza! Pass! Muri. Moura, rather. Could not finish, man. Maza. One who play from Maza. Excuse me. But Amoura, yeah, he's actually leaning back. Of course, if you are leaning back like this, then you attempt a shot. It's always gonna go high and wide because you are actually off balance. Anyway, guys, please make sure that you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. If it's your first time on this channel, this is the Vinskey Valor channel. Please make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And, of course, so turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we do go live. Of course, we are going to cover the next game between Ivory Coast and Cameroon. It's a very big game on that group. It's actually Group F. So we're going to be covering that game. That game is going to be kicking off at 2300 hours East African time or 2000 hours GMT. Sangare, release, man. Looking for Bertrand Traore on this far side. Yago is going to get the nice play from Bertrand Traore. This is a Utara shot blocked, man. Actually, that was Kabore, man. Maza was fouled. It's gonna be a free kick to to Algeria. Kabore, yeah. Nice shape to the shot, but it was a wonderful block by Bensebaini, man. So Utara, nice play from Utara. Utara, nice, but actually gone. He ran down a blind alley, so supposed to go back. Eventually, he was fouled by that Chagui. It was actually fouled by Chagi. I just call him Chagi. Chagi, man. Chagi. Burkina Faso, man. Need to pick the tempo, man. Dayo. Back to Tapsoba. Tapsoba, man, like Tapsoba. Tapsoba into Sangare. Sangare coming forward. Yeah, tries to get past Maza, but supposed to consider throwing. So Yago the throwing, Bertrand Traore loses the ball quite easily. Maza tackle properly. So this Tapsoba coming forward for Burkina Faso. What the heck, man? Ah. Oh. My friend, how do you expect your brother to get to such a pass, man? You overhit the pass. I don't know what idea you had there, man, because clearly there is no way Kwasi would have gotten to that pass, man. Clearly. Anyway, Zidane finds Maza. It's now Tap Soba. Looking for options. Back to Deo. Deo. Potato, man. Nice play from Sangare. Yeah. They had to bring him down, man. They had to bring him down. Wonderful close control, man. Was that Sangare or Bertrand Traore? I think it was Sangare. Sorry, Bertrand Traore, the captain of Burkina Faso. So it's a free kick to Burkina Faso. Let's see what they're gonna conjure up from this free kick to be taken by Bertrand Traore, a Burnley guy, a Burnley player. Bertrand Traore, not a good cross at all, man. Should be doing a whole lot better with that. But recycles it. Yeah, no foul, man. No foul on Udraogo. So it's now Dango Utara back to Kwasi. Kwasi to Deo. This is Sangare trying to link up play. But to do so, keeper comes out and gets it properly. It's now counter attempt of a counter from Algeria, but not going for anywhere at the moment. So this Bertrand Traore with 2 for company is now Sangare. It's now with Iago. He's back to Traore. Come on, that was a soft foul to give, man. It's a soft foul to give, man. Yeah, Burkina Faso are slowly getting back into this game, Slowly getting back into this game. It seems like Algeria have taken their foot off the gas. Maybe they are just happy to invite pressure onto themselves. So Bertrand Traore with a free kick for Burkina Faso. Yeah, it's clearly the designated free kick taker for his country. So let's see what he can conjure up from here. Yeah, so far he's been unable to get decent deliveries to the box. Let's hope it's gonna be maybe 3rd time or 4th time lucky, So Bertrand Traore, also a very poor ball into the box, man. Don't know why he was hitting it low. Easily dealt with by Ryan Nuri. So it's gonna be a free kick to Burkina Faso. I think they want to go long, So Iago is gonna go long, Actually, he's gone short, So it's picked up by Traore. Iago into the box. Head away for a corner by Mandy. So it's gonna be a corner to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso hoping to finish strong in this half, Clearly hoping to finish strong in the half, because currently have this Algerian team pegged back into their own box. So let's see. Let's observe this corner from Burkina Faso into the box. Header! Goal! Off the line, man. But yeah. Burkina Faso with a big chance, man. It's cleared off the line, man. It was ping ball in the box, man. Yeah. Tabore hit the post, man. It was not cleared off the line. He hit the post. Big chance there for Burkina Faso. Yep, it's another free kick, other corner opportunity for Burkina Faso. Yep, clearly the past 3-5 minutes have clearly been on the ascendancy. So, rule of thumb, you always score when you're in the, you always make sure you score when you're on the ascendancy. So, let us hope they manage to score here, man. Because clearly, all this pressure that they have put Algeria under has to pay off at some point. Traore to the box. Pushing, man. Just like that, they turn it over. Kabore, man. You have to foul the guy, man. Yeah, that earlier chance that hit Mars, I did not know anything about it, and then the ball just ricocheted onto the post, man. Yeah, Algeria are quite lucky. I don't think the keeper was getting there, man. Or maybe he would have punched it in his own net. I think Zidane maybe would have punched the ball into his own net. Anyway, guys, please make sure that you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And of course, if it's your first time on the channel, please make sure that you support the channel by subscribing to it as well. So it seems like Algeria have been able to weather that storm. Yeah, they have come and they have actually gotten out of it unscathed, man. So at least they are going to at least see what they can build from this. Yeah, so guys, before we get to halftime, make sure at least if you are here and you have not liked the video, subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you do so. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. It's gonna be a throw into Algeria. Ball was out of play. Yamura was trying to keep it in play, but he was unable to do so. So Bertrand Traore is there out. Nuri, was he fouled by Iago? Yes, he was fouled. So it's gonna be a free kick to Burkina Faso. He's gonna be booked. How many minutes of added time? I think we're gonna have 5 minutes. 5 minutes of added time, eh? 5 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. So yeah, so far this game still missing that cutting edge. Maybe the game would have actually been way more open if Burkina Faso would have taken the lead. But anyway, we can't really know that now because, of course, it's Algeria who are currently in the lead. So it's back to Zidane, the goalkeeper. He's gonna go long. Zidane and just gives the ball away. Gives the ball away to Damsoba. And then this who was that? Was that Zugrana giving the ball away like that? Zugrana back with Dayo. Dayo coming forward. Dayo. Come on. Hey. Yeah, currently Algeria pretty much playing a very defensive game now. I think they are just happy to be hoofing the ball forward, and not doing anything with it. Is Iago. Sangare is tackled, but at least he keeps the ball well. Bertrand Traore, wonderful, able to wiggle away from a few challenges rather. Zugrana, Drago, back to Kouassi for Burkina Faso, has to play it back to Granda. Zugrana. So this Dayo, Bertrand Traore, he has clearly the outlet for this team. It's clearly the one who seems to want to make things happen for Burkina Faso, because his teammates are just happy to give the ball to him and hope that he's gonna do a madness. But they can also utilize Utara on the far side, because Utara has actually been starved of service on the far side. Utara is also a good dribbler, man, but he's actually way better coming off the right, cutting in. Absorbo the header, picked up by Zidane. So man like Zidane, Lucas Zidane. Yep, Zidane, yeah, held on to the ball for more than 6 seconds. And as you all know, guys, the rules are changed. If the keeper hangs on to the ball for more than 6 seconds, automatically it's going to give away a corner. So it's a corner to Burkina Faso. Yes, I think that's the first time I've seen that rule being applied in this tournament. Yeah, so guys, Remember, rules change. Rules changed. Eh? So if your keeper actually hangs on to the ball for more than 6 seconds, you're automatically going to give away a corner to the opposition. So it's a corner to Burkina Faso just from nothing, man. And of course, unable to capitalize. Such a poor and flat corner, man. Just because you are given a gift doesn't mean you have to just give the gift back. Eh? Come. Sometimes try and capitalize on some of these 50-50s. To the box. Traore. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Algeria on the attack, man. It's 3 versus 3. Mahrez coming forward. Mahrez. Amura! What a save from the goalkeeper. Baghdad. Burkina Faso. See how things can change in an instant. Just from that corner, they almost scored, especially when they were venturing forward. But was it who's that who dangled the leg? Vincent Baini. So then from that, Algeria just went on the counter, almost doubled their lead, man. Man. Burkina Faso have clearly been unlucky today. It's just that they have just been unable to, the ball has been unable to fall to anybody in the box, and just at least give them at least half a chance. Actually, now it's a free kick to Algeria. It's clearly the last chance of this half because they're way beyond the 5 minutes that were added on. So Mahrez into Maza. Come, why didn't you put it into the box? Decision making, man. Or maybe they are just trying to waste time, because maybe they did want to consider counter attack. So, yep. Referee blows the whistle for halftime. So, Amara's penalty is a difference maker at the interval. Clearly, full other deserved penalty from Algeria because I knew he was fouled in the box. Brought down by. He was brought down by this fellow. What's the name of this goal? By Sangare. Because Sangare was unable to win the ball cleanly. So it's halftime, guys. It's clearly halftime. So give me a second. Let me sort out a few things here. So it's clearly not been the best half of football. Clearly, we have seen better at this tournament. Just that, I don't know. I think Algeria are just trying to take the sting out of the game completely. And of course, they're happy with the result because, in fact, if they do win the game, like I kept on saying at the beginning, they automatically qualify for the round of 16. So let's just look at some halftime stats. Let's just look at some halftime stats. You can clearly see the graph there. Algeria started off brightly, eventually took the lead. And as soon as they took the lead, they said, you know what, we're just happy to sit back and soak up pressure. So, and of course, the momentum of the game swung in favor of Burkina Faso. So, Burkina Faso clearly been by far the better team ever since they went behind. So, well, there also had a few chances here and there, just that they just missing the final ball into the box. And of course, the ricochets of the in the box, man, and they're not falling their way. And of course, they just also hit the post of a corner. In fact, was it Kabore who actually hit the post? So anyway, clearly they've been the better team as soon as Algeria took the lead. So let's hope that at least they're gonna up their game in the second half. Can clearly see as far as the stats are concerned. Yeah, of course, XG for Algeria, of course, is gonna be high because of the penalty. Penalty carries an XG of 0.69 to Burkina Faso's 0.45. You can see total shots. 6 shots for Algeria, 3 on target, while Burkina Faso have had 8 shots with none on target so far. Big chances, of course. The penalties are big chance, and also the chance for Jose Amuri at the very end, Amura rather, at the very end is also a big chance. And of course, for Burkina Faso, the big chance was off the corner, the one that they hit the post from. So yeah, both teams at least can clearly see that both teams have had chances, big chances, but unfortunately still have the one goal separating both teams. As far as accurate passes are concerned, um, Algeria, you can clearly see, yeah, this is basically off the first 30 minutes before they took the lead. And of course, back at that time, or at that time rather, Burkina Faso were just happy to allow Algeria to have the ball. And of course, this pass count has actually gone up because of them. They're trying to get back in the game after going behind rather. So far, at least, can't really say it's been an impressive performance from either teams. And I don't know whom they can bring on off the bench. For Algeria, Mandrea, Benbo, Tugai, Begali, Atal, Belaid, Zogane, Chaibi, Adeli, Zokoi, Bubina, Musa, Kobal, and Bakrar are the guys on the bench. For Burkina Faso, they have Udrago, Nikiema, Ayinda, Nagalo, Njiga, Simpore, Blattore, Kabore, Azizki, Bado, Irie, Minronou, Mongo rather, Traore, and of course Buddha. I'm sorry guys if I've butchered some of those names. Maybe there are Burkina Faso fans in the chat, and I know maybe I may have butchered that name. I may have butchered that those names. Anyway, guys, let's hope that it's gonna be a way better second half performance from both teams, because clearly the game has it's clearly not improved. Can clearly see that neither team has done the business, has actually been the dominant force. But let's hope that the second half is gonna be way better. Of course, like as I said earlier, maybe the game would be way open if Burkina Faso had actually taken the lead, because it would have forced Algeria to actually come out and even attack more. But now, unfortunately, it seems like maybe Algeria are just happy to hang on to the result. They're just happy maybe to take the 1-0, maybe just see whether they're going to qualify. Because, of course, if they do win 1-0, they're going to move on to 6 points, 3 clear of Burkina Faso, and also 3 clear of Sudan, whom they will have beaten. So if both those teams, in fact, actually, if Algeria do go on to win this game, then regardless of what happens in the next game, they are gonna progress to the round of 16. Because if they were to lose their last game against Equatorial Guinea, it would mean that they will still be on 6 points. But because they've actually managed to beat Burkina Faso and Sudan, they'll actually be ahead of those two teams because of the head-to-head record. So, of course, whenever there's any kind of tiebreaker, head-to-head record comes into play. So, whenever two teams are level on points, the decider is the head-to-head record, not the goal difference, but of course the head-to-head. And of course, if they drew, then of course goal difference comes into play. So, if let's say maybe Algeria managed to finish on the same level of points as not Burkina, as, or maybe okay, example, if Burkina Faso managed to finish on the same level amount of points as Sudan, but when they met, rather when they do meet, actually they both do, then it means that goal difference is gonna come into play, because as soon as now, that's when now we start to calculate how teams are gonna at least have paths to qualify and also maybe win the group. So, because of course, when you get to game week 2 of any round of games in any group, at least we get to know how teams are gonna finish, and of course also get to see how which teams are gonna be in contention to qualify. So let me just look at the table, because as the table stands right now, based on the results right now and even the what is going on right now, Algeria actually on 6 points, 4 goals scored, none conceded. Burkina Faso remain on uh, on 3 points rather, but actually they are ahead of Sudan because Burkina Faso have a superior goal difference. So if now Sudan and Burkina Faso draw the next game, which they're actually gonna meet, the last game of this group, then automatically then Burkina Faso are gonna qualify, because that would mean that no matter what happens, because Burkina Faso have a superior head-to-head or the goal difference to Sudan's, then they're automatically gonna qualify. For Equatorial Guinea, it's actually very slim pickings for them, because I don't see a way in which they are gonna qualify, because I think Equatorial Guinea is the first team to be knocked out. Are they? Are they the first team to be knocked out? And you know why I say that? It's because they have already played Burkina Faso and Sudan, and they have lost both games. So if they have lost both games, it means that regardless of what happens, even if they are to beat Algeria in the last game, it would not matter, because they will just move on to 3 points. Let me just show you guys what I'm looking at, because it's also good to at least assess it in real time. So as you can clearly see, Equatorial Guinea, 2 games played, 0 wins, 0 draws, 2 losses. They've only scored 1 goal, they have conceded 3. So, and actually, this recent loss was they lost their first game to Burkina Faso 2-1, and just earlier on they had lost to Sudan. So it means that if Equatorial Guinea, I think they're the first team to be knocked out of this year's Afcon, because regardless of what they do in their last game against Algeria, they of course gonna be knocked already. They're not gonna be able to progress, because these two teams here, Sudan and Burkina Faso, they're already on 3 points, and both these two teams have already beaten Equatorial Guinea. So if somehow Equatorial Guinea are to finish on 3 points, they'll still be bottom of the group because of the head-to-head record. If they are to beat Algeria 8-0, it would not matter, because they've already lost to Burkina Faso and Sudan, who are also on 3 points. So at least we have our first casualty here, which is Equatorial Guinea. Because of that loss to Sudan, it means that they're officially out of the tournament. So the only other teams that can qualify are now Sudan, Burkina Faso, and Algeria. So, and as you know, this is actually based on the current results right now. So that is why it's actually showing 6 points for Algeria and 3 for Burkina Faso. So, guys, we have our first casualty of the Afcon, and the first team to be knocked out, that is Equatorial Guinea. Ah, man, I cannot understand what your message is saying, man. I cannot read Arabic, my brother or sister. I cannot read. So maybe you can try and translate for us what it is you're trying to say, because clearly I don't understand the language. Anyway, guys, please make sure that you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And also, if you are here and you are watching this stream and you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to the channel for more of our search watch-alongs. Like I said, I'm also gonna be covering the games later, the last game of the evening between Ivory Coast and Cameroon, that will be kicking off at 2300 hours. In fact, let me see if any other team has also been knocked out. I don't know. Let me see if any other team has already been knocked out. So if there's any team on 0 points, then it means that they may have already been knocked out. Let me see. Botswana lost to Senegal, and they also lost to Benin. So yeah. So also, yeah. So actually, 2 teams have already gone home. 2 teams have already booked their tickets for their one-way ticket home. So that's Botswana and Equatorial Guinea. Those are the first two teams knocked out of this year's Afcon, because Botswana, Group D, they lost to Senegal 3-0, and they also lost to Benin by 1-0. So regardless of what they do in their last game against DR Congo, it's not gonna matter, because they'll just move on to 3 points at the exact same scenario as Equatorial Guinea. So they are not in any way going to progress, because if let's say Benin were to lose their last game, Benin would still finish above Botswana because of the head-to-head record. So then for this year's AFCON, Botswana have already gone home, and so has Equatorial Guinea. So let me see whether Gabon have also gone home. Gabon have also been eliminated. Not yet. Gabon have not yet been eliminated, but they're on the brink of elimination, because if Ivory Coast and Cameroon draw the next game, then Gabon are gonna be knocked out as well, because the exact same scenario. Ivory Coast and Cameroon. Let me just show you guys what I'm looking at, so at least we can all follow together. So you can clearly see here, Gabon, they're on 0 points, and early on they lost to Mozambique by 3-2, and they also lost the first game to, was it Cameroon 1-0, as you can see here. So it means that if Gabon, if let's say now these top two, Ivory Coast and Cameroon, were to draw this game, their encounter later on, they'll actually move on to 4 points. So it means that regardless of what Gabon do, even in the last game against Ivory Coast, even if they were to score infinite number of goals, it still would not matter, because they will just move on to 3 points, level on points with Burkina Faso. And even if Burkina Faso were to lose by 10 clear goals, it still would not matter, because Burkina Faso have the clear head-to-head record against Gabon. So it would mean that Gabon are automatically knocked out. So far, the teams that have already been knocked out are these three here. These teams on 0 points: Botswana, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon, because it has now become mathematically impossible for any of those teams to progress to the round of 16. Now, as you can see, this is the ranking of the third place teams rather. Benin are sitting top, Mozambique in second, Sudan third, Zambia fourth. So if the group matches are to conclude now, then these four teams would now automatically qualify for the round of 16. That's why the last round of fixtures is gonna be super, super crucial, man, because whoever manages to win their games, especially in third position, is automatically gonna progress. So of course the likes of Benin, Mozambique, and Sudan are in pole position to finish in third position. And of course, a team like Equatorial Guinea, since it's already out, that means that Sudan can actually finish in third position. They just need to ensure that Sudan, in their last game against Burkina Faso, even if they are to lose, they just need to avoid a thrashing, and actually they might progress to the round of 16. As for Mozambique, they can also progress even if they were to even lose their game. Just ensure at least their goal defense is not that bad. But now, these teams here are also the threat. Zambia, Angola, and Tanzania, because if these three were to win their games, then they would move up and actually now occupy the positions there. And of course, if Mozambique and Sudan were to lose their games, they'd actually be knocked out, because these three would have won and actually been gone above them when it comes to the points tally. So yeah, it's actually a good thing to more or less analyze such things, especially at this juncture, because it more or less tells us the story of how the teams are gonna progress going forward. So at least we get to see different scenarios in these games. So yeah, second half is about to resume. So Burkina Faso are making a change. Burkina Faso are making a change. So just about to start the second half. Burkina Faso are gonna kick us off. Yeah, second half has started. So Burkina Faso have made the change. So this guy, who's the name of Zugran, has been taken off. Zugran has been taken off to be replaced by number 19, Gyogi. Is it Georgie or Gyogi? The second name is Minongo. Oh my god. I'm just gonna call him George. Georgie. Georgie's an attacker. So number 19, Georgie. Yeah, so Georgie's gonna be in the attacker. So that means that let me just swap him with Utara. I think Dango Utara. Yeah, he loses out. How do you spell this Utara, man? Atara. It's Atara. So anyway, let's see what the second half has in store for us. I think Burkina Faso are now playing in a 4-4-2 system. So Georgi and Kabor are the strikers up front, while Utara and Traore are the wingers. Then of course Odragao and of course Sangare are the midfielders. Ismaza, Aura Atnuri, trying the flick inside the box, man. Come on. Hey, that would have come off, man. Seriously. That would have come off, man. That would have been an awesome pass, man. So it's Chergi, Mares gives it away. Now to Absorber into Kwasi. Yeah, it's supposed to go back to Deo. Deo goes back to Iago on the far side. And we need to pick up the pace, man. You need to pick up the pace, man. Udragao. Sorry, Udraogo. He's Bertrand Traore. He's Kwasi. Back to Tapsoba coming forward for Burkina Faso. Back to Kwasi. Gives it straight back to him. He's now Sangare. Guy was sleeping, man. He was sleeping on the job, man. They had a wonderful turn in the box, man, and bury that chance. Anyway, guys, please make sure that you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, it's your first time on the channel, please make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. If you're not already subscribed, Tabsoba is Kwasi into Tara. Tabsoba was to turn the ball over. He's now Mares. Not gonna contest that. So it's been recycled by Nafaso. Kofi goes long. Led away by Atnuri. Sorry, that was Mandi rather. So this is Atnuri coming forward into Amura. So that was Baghdad, man, like Baghdad. Chagi. But how many teams have not considered a goal in this tournament? I think it's only Algeria who are yet to concede. Let me check. I think Algeria are the only team yet to consider a goal in this year's tournament. And of course, Ivory Coast and Cameroon, but those are teams I've not yet played. So, but we'll see. So, as far as the teams that have already played 2 games, is actually ongoing. So Algeria yet to consider a goal at this year's tournament. So let us see how they are gonna fare on. So guys, keep liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. So there are quite a number of you watching the stream, so please make sure that you support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Of course, if you are a returning subscriber, please make sure you support the channel as well by liking the video. So Yago just kicks it forward. Then Sambaini just let it run out of play. So it's gonna be goal kick to Burkina Faso. I think Utara and are they actually changed wings? Utara and Utara and Traore have actually swapped wings. So I think now Utara has been given a chance on the right. Actually, it's his best position. He's more or less very, very effective when he's playing off the right, cutting inside. Kabore loses out. This is Maza. Maza into Mahrez. Mahrez to Amura on the far side. Amura. Nuri slowing it down now. Zamura. Amura into Mahrez. Supposed to go back to Zidane. Boudouin, nice turn by Boudouin, nice pass into Mahrez. Finds Mahrez remarkably well. Intercepted by Tansoba. Traore. It's not gonna get to it, man. Georgi is not gonna get to that pass, So this Traore, was he fouled? Actually, Georgi is the one playing Joji. Oh, Joji. I just call him Joji. Joji is the one playing on the wing, There's a foul on Bertrand Traore, so it's gonna be a free kick to Burkina Faso. So far, they have been unable to get any decent free kicks into the box, They just give away the ball like that, man. Come on, man. Mandy loses out. Is that a foul? Aye. But he's on to run into the player, man. Clearly, how was that a foul by Chiagui, man? And it's fine. He's already given the foul, so it's gonna be a free kick to Burkina Faso. So far, their deliveries into the box have been poor and pathetic, man. They have not delivered any kind of quality ball into the box, And Traore is still down, man. Their star man is still down. So I hope he didn't hurt his knee, man, because ouch. Yeah, he clattered into Benassa. It's actually Benassa, yeah. It's actually Benassa. That's what I've told you. I've been butchering that name, man. But it's always good to know, man. It's always good to know. We are corrected, we move on, man. So, hope Traore is gonna be okay. Honestly, I hope he is going to be okay. He's back on his feet. Sometimes when you see the players stay down for such a long time, you fear for them, man. You in fact fear for them, man, that they may have gotten a very, very serious injury. Maybe he's gonna shake it off, because of course knocks to the knee can be quite painful, man. Knocks to the knee are so painful, guys. Very, very painful. And it's a free kick for Burkina Faso to the box. Cleared by, was that Mandy? Is Utara? Was he fouled? No foul on Utara. It's gonna be a goal kick. Yeah, the last touch was off him. So, yeah, Chagi seems to be nursing something, eh? Is it a hamstring? Honestly, hope it's not a hamstring, eh? It's done. He's done, man. Yeah, he's done. His hamstring is done, man. So Chagi is, I think, he's gonna be taken off. There's no need to aggravate the injury, eh? There's no need to risk it, eh? Especially when a player goes down, clutching his hamstring. The best thing to do is just to take him off. Don't need to risk it, man, because it's clearly not cramp. It's clearly his hamstring. So just taking off, because you risk him aggravating the injury, because now when he rests after the game, it might actually become worse, and it might actually lead to a very, very bad tear of the hamstring. That is how you aggravate such injuries. Unlike Mares. Yeah, I think he's done, man. I think he's done. He's already off the pitch. Yeah, just take him off, man. Just take him off. No need to risk it, man. The check is gonna be taken off, huh? It's back with Zidane kicks it long, looking for Baghdad. This Bertrand Traore. He seems to have recovered well from that injury that he sustained earlier. But now it's just a knock. Maybe just need a bit of time for the pain to subside. Is Sangare. Sangare again. Wasi back to Absorber. Absorber back to Dio. Deo. Don't have to foul the player, man. Don't have to foul the player, man. Kabore. Don't have to foul the player. So Algeria ready to make the change. See, I don't know whom they have on the bench. Let me check whom they can actually bring on off the bench. Eh? So I think they're gonna bring on another defender. So Belgali is gonna come on, eh? So double change for Nigeria. They've taken off Mares. They've taken off Mares first. Why? Yeah, Mares is being taken off, huh? Mares is being taken off for Belaid. So Mares is off for Belaid. So that means that I think they just want to play with more defenders out there, because they've clearly assessed and seen that, you know what, even though we draw this game, even if we were to concede, then we are going to just move on to 4 points. So Mares is off to be replaced by Belaid, the defender. Then, of course, and also Belgali has also come on to replace Chagi. So Belgali has come on to replace Chagi. The box, headed wide, man. The free kick to Algeria. So I think, yeah, clearly you can see from the shape, Algeria have altered their shape that now they're playing with five at the back. So Begali, Mandi, Ben Sambaini, Aitnuri, and also Belad. Belaid rather, Belaid. So they're just wanting to close shop and park the bus now. Park that bus, man. Park it. Park that double decker bus, man, in front of the goal, man. This is Georgie. Georgie. The box. Nigeria are gonna defend those all day, man. You need to do something different. Eyo, Traore, Minugu shot. Just wide, man. Hmm. So this is Kwasi Tabsoba. Like I've mentioned this Tabsoba guy mentioned his name many times, man. Tabsoba again. Nice. Kwasi, nice pass. Come on, man. Better cross it to the box. Tabsoba, man. Just give away an unnecessary foul, man. Come on. Sometimes the decision making from some of these teams, man, you honestly wonder what they are doing. Ora into Nuri. Nuri today is just like he wants to do those flicks, man. Come on, man. Get at least a cushion first before you start attempting such flicks, man. Because if you start doing those flicks right now, what happens if they don't pay off? Because you're just giving the possession back to Burkina Faso. Excuse me. Stab Soba back to Deo. Deo into Diego. Diego goes forward. Passes further forward. It's gonna be a goal kick. Bore clearly could not work the ball properly to a decent cross. So it's gonna be a goal kick to Algeria. Zidane. Sebaini back to Zidane. Nice pass by Zidane to Ben Mensah. Loses out. Picked up by Traore. That was not. That was actually Georgi. Nuri loses out. Yawi. Ah, yeah, yeah. Just turn it over like that, man. Hey, man. Yeah, so far, another team has been able to exact dominance in this second half. Eh? Of course, Cabora is going to be taken off, replaced by Traore. So, Cabora is being taken off. So, that's a straight up. So, Traore is going to play up front. Eh? So, this is Baghdad. Oh, Nuri! Ah! Sorry, that was Maza. Sorry, that was Maza. I think the ball clipped the side of the post, man. He would have finished Burkina Faso off, man. Because if they could have scored the second goal, I don't think Burkina Faso would have come back now. I don't think they would have been able to come back. Absorber into Deo, Deo into Iago. This is Yogi. Yogi coming forward. To be forced back to Sangare. Sangare goes long. Such an easy catch for Zidane, man. Yeah. As in keeping what I've been saying in many games that I've done, especially in this Afcon, of any team that is chasing the lead, if you're not working the goalkeeper, how do you expect to get back into the game? Come on, referee. How do you give that as a foul to Burkina Faso? Or the foul, or the free kick to Burkina Faso? Come on, Baghdad had actually control that ball well, eh? It's fine. Players already been resumed. This is Sangare to the box, cleared by Nuri. It's now with Bodui. Back to Nuri. Nice pass. Bensa. Benasa. Was this Benaka or Benasa? Whichever, man. Mother should have buried these guys, man. I think he clipped the post. Mother leading the charge again. Into Baghdad. Come on, who's supporting him? This Mazda, what a save! What a save, man! From Kofi. Mazda should have killed the game off, man. Yeah. What a chance for Algeria. Fell to Baghdad. Baghdad forced to check back. Yeah, keep the ball well to Maza. Maza with a beautiful turn inside the box to get away from Deo, but was unable to finish. Denied by a very impressive save from Kofi. This is Georgi. Bad pass, man. Yeah, clearly Burkina Faso are chasing the game, but the better chances have fallen to Algeria. By Georgie. Sangare back to Georgie, back to Sangare. He's now Bertrand Traore. Is Sangare. Is the Utara, Dango Utara on the far side. A bad pass, man. But anyway, referee played an awesome advantage, but did not materialize. So he brought it back for Burkina Faso free kick. A wonderful touch from Maza. Get away from Deo, man. I should have buried that, man. Hey, nice. And it's a free kick to Burkina Faso. Of course, Bertrand Traore, designated set piece taker. Somehow has been unable to put in any kind of quality ball into the box. Yep, there you go. Yeah, he continues with that start, man. of delivering very, very poor crosses into the box. I don't know what's up with him today, man. It's like his delivery has been so poor. So poor, man. He's always found a white shirt inside the ball. Other than finding a teammate, he's always finding white shirts. He's always finding his opponents, man. And you guys keep liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It's your first time on the channel. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you have not done so, please do that wonderful stuff. Please do me that awesome favor of liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. It's a goal kick started by Zidane to Baghdad. Baghdad unable to combine with Maza. Drago back to Deo. Rather, Diego was trying to do the dummy there, but he lost out. So, ball has been picked up by Algeria. This game, man, this second half performance of either team has been low power, man. Burkina Faso clearly not creating quality chances. They are not working the goalkeeper. This is Gyogi. Gyogi coming forward. Kwasi, yeah, is clearly looking for the penalty. He's actually throwing himself into the defender rather than attacking the ball, getting the ball first. Clearly, you see that is where all the ideas are kind of some all the ideas that they have are summed up in that move. But the guy would rather look for a penalty than at least try and get the ball first. Squasi, Drogo, Sangare into the box. Had to fall. Georgie had to fall the guy, man. This Georgie fella, man, ever since he came on, what has he done, honestly? What clearly has he done? He's just making up the numbers. Oh, Zamora given a yellow card. For what? What did he do? He's actually given a yellow card for the attempted dive or what? Yeah. Hey, Burkina Faso, man. Playing quite a very, very dead game, man. Very, very dead, man. Have they even had any chances in the second half? Let me check. Let me look at the momentum graph. Have they even created any chance? No. I think they've only had one more shot in the second half, huh? Because they finished halftime on 8 shots. And Amore picks up the ball, man. Amore coming forward, basically in behind to Baghdad. Baghdad is going to keep it in play. Baghdad, come on, go forward. Baghdad trying to take on 3 players. Well played, man. Dig into the back post. Far post header, man. Budai, man. Should be doing better, man. A wonderful ball into the far post. Free header. That was the game right there, man. Yeah, put these Warriors out of their misery, man. Because clearly, I'd fancy them, but they are played today, man. It's been poor, man. Especially since they have not had any kind of success from wide areas, whether cutting inside or balls into the box or free kicks or corners. Nothing. The only chance that they've had on goal is the one that they had in the first half. The only big chance that they've also had was the one where they hit the post off a goal mouth scramble. So this is Maza. Maza plays well. Maza Dingsi looking for Baghdad. Cleared. It's now recycled by Algeria. Yeah, they're just happy to keep the ball, man. As Burkina Faso are just sitting back. I don't know how they expect to get the ball if they're just standing off this Algerian team. Baldoui. Yeah, Algeria just happy to keep the ball, man. They can do this all day, man. They can do this all day. Just pass the ball in midfield. Maza dispossessed. Brilliant one. This Aidnouri. 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 What a save from the goalkeeper. What a wonderful save from the goalkeeper, man. It's clearly the keeper was being kept busy, but apparently it's Burkina Faso who need to equalize. But somehow, it's Kofi who's being kept busy and being tested out there, man. Because clearly it's being tested by this Algerian forward line, man. Wonderful shot from Aitnouri. They are parried away from goal, out for a corner. So Sangare being taken off for Burkina Faso. They're doing something that you never do in football, man. You make a sub while you are defending. So Iago's also been taken off for Simpo. Simpore. So Simpore has come on to replace Iago on that far side. So Irie has also come on to replace. Who has he replaced? He's replaced that Sangare, yeah. So Sangare has been taken off to be replaced by Irie. So Dango Utara, nice turn from Dango Utara into the box. Cleared, man. By Mandy, wonderful goal and other clearance, huh? They clear that ball, man. Get it out of here, man. Get that ball out of here. Yeah, Nuri clearly beaten out wide by Utara rather, but he was unable to deliver a decent cross. He actually opted to go low. So guys, please make sure that you are liking the video and of course subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. It's your first time on the channel. Please make sure you do that wonderful stuff of liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Zotara, this is Georgie. Georgie the shot. Oh! Into the roof of the net, man. Yeah. Unlucky. Yeah, clearly 11 more minutes for Burkina Faso to see whether they can actually get an equalizer. Plus maybe some minutes of added time. Naturally, have you actually utilized all their subs? No. Yeah. Algeria still yet to make two more changes, while Burkina Faso can only make one more change. So Belay with the header, it's chested down by Ben Sanka, man. Benaka. Is it Benaka? Is it Benasa or Benaka? Okay, Benaka. I'll just call him Benaka. That's play from by Nuri. This is Maza. Maza into Nuri. Nuri coming forward. Nuri was fouled. Was fouled, man. He clearly fouled the guy, man. He fouled the guy. He really fouled the guy, man. Foul out Nuri. You know what? I'm just gonna make the bold statement right now. I don't see how Burkina Faso get an equalizer in this game. Just gonna call it from now. I think Algeria may have done enough to secure the victory. Unless if Burkina Faso were to get a dodgy penalty. Yeah, so it's called dodgy, man. Dodgy penalty meaning that maybe it should never have been given as a penalty in the first place. But if it's merited, that's pass from Kofi into Hyoji. Hyoji coming forward, bad pass into Bertrand Traore. Not gonna get to it. Yeah. They're clearly wasting those runners out there, man. But so far, they have not even been able even to get in behind once. Don't remember a time where they actually played a ball in behind that had this Algerian back line rushing back, maybe scampering for to recover. So honestly, clearly very poor second half from Burkina Faso. Very poor second half, man. Is Kouassi into Georgie coming forward. Georgie! Wonderful tackle. So, guys, do remember that after this, you're gonna go straight, not really straight, but we're gonna cover also the game between Ivory Coast and Cameroon. It's a big game, man. That's clearly a very big game. In fact, what has to be one of the biggest games of the tournament, if not the biggest one of this tournament. So it's gonna be corner for Burkina Faso to the box. Header. A simple save for Zidane, man. Very simple save. I think that has to be their first shot on target in the second half. Clearly, how do they expect to get back into this game? They're playing like that. How do they expect to get back to the game if they are playing like that, man? There's clearly no bit of urgency from Burkina Faso. It's like they're just on the beach. They're just chilling, man. They're just happy to chill and say, you know what? We don't need to do much. Maybe we're just gonna equalize eventually. Because clearly their best route to goal is, I think, is via the wing. Because clearly through the middle has not worked for them at all. So it's a corner to Burkina Faso. Traore to the box. It's Traore, man. Deliveries into the box clearly today. Has he even had any successful ball into the box? I don't think he's had any. I don't think he's had any successful pass or cross into the box, man. They've all just been cleared, man. One after another, one after another. The Georgie runs into traffic. Ball is really, it's clearly not clicking for these guys. It's not clicking for these fellas, man. Soba. Is the Dango Itara? At this guy. He's attempting acrobatics, bicycle kicks. And clearly, his team is the one that needs the points. What is he even doing? How would he have even gotten to that ball? Clearly, how would he have even gotten to that pass? Or that getting on the end of that cross? Sometimes. Anyway, it seems like these guys are Burkina Faso. Poor performance, man. You know what? I'll just call it this. It's been a very poor performance. I'd backed them maybe to get to force the issue, but clearly they've been unable to force any kind of issue, man. So anyway, yeah, changes for Algeria coming up. Huh? So so Benassa has been replaced by Abdeli. So Chaibi also replacing Amora. So Chaibi is coming on for Amora. So now Algeria have utilized all their changes, or rather all their subs. So I don't think they have got anybody else to bring. I think they may have done enough to secure the victory in this game. Because I don't see how Burkina Faso get back into this game. Honestly, I do not see how Burkina Faso get back into this game. Been very, very poor second half from Burkina Faso. I expected way better, but unfortunately, they've been unable to deliver, man. It's a serious foul, man. Yeah, it's been called over, yeah, because clearly the tempers might begin to start boiling over. Yeah, Tabsoba has been given a yellow card. Tabsoba has been given a yellow card, man. Clearly, the team that is chasing the goal has no intention of getting back into this game, while the team that is currently leading is the one that is showing every kind of desire to get this job done. So anyway, free kick was delivered into the box to the safe arms of Kofi. Burkina Faso, a serious letdown, man. Serious letdown from Burkina Faso. Maybe I'm the one who gassed them up so much. Eh? I'm the one who was giving them so much leeway, man. I expect them to do way better, man. I expect them to have the intensity like the one they had against, was it Equatorial Guinea? Well, they had a very, very awesome intensity, man. He played remarkably well, man. But unfortunately, today they have said, you know what? We are not boarding, man. We have refused to play. Anyway, 4 minutes of added time. Just put them out of their misery now. Maybe Algeria score a second. Just put them out of their misery, man. Was clearly not created anything, absolutely nothing, man. Absorber, shoot Absorber, shot! Just wide. And a good idea, though. Good idea. It's unfortunate that I waited till one of the dying stages of this game for them to now start attempting shots from outside the box. Man. Uh, just put them out of their misery. In fact, this game, man, this game is it's become so dead, man. Become so dead. And if they get this free kick, what are they gonna do with it, man? What are they gonna do with this free kick, man? I don't think they're gonna do anything with this free kick. The box. Ball is up and over. Algeria happy to concede the corner, so this has to be one of the very, very last chances for Burkina Faso. Are they gonna do anything from it? I don't think so. Taken shot, Traore, Kwasi into the box, header, just heading it over. Straight at the goalkeeper, man. That was a chance. I don't think they're gonna get another chance. That was a chance right there. That was the chance right there, man. Come on, man. Should have done a whole lot better, man. Unfortunately, just headed that ball straight into the path of the keeper's arms. Of course, that injury, of course, that collision of heads is gonna be enough to conclude this game because I don't see how these guys are gonna be up before 94 minutes are up. Because of course, they're just gonna waste time down there. But anyway, maybe it's a serious injury. Let me not talk trash. Maybe it's a serious injury. These guys are genuinely hurt. So, but anyway, we will see. We will see. Anyway, the Algerian fans are already celebrating. Clearly, they win this game, like I said, automatic qualification into the round of 16. And I think they will have won the group because no matter what happens in the last game, let me see. Algeria, no matter what happens in the last game, they're on 6 points. So even if they were to lose to Equatorial Guinea, it would mean that they will still be ahead of Burkina Faso and Sudan. Because either one of those teams, if any one of those teams manages to win their games, they'll move on to 6 points. But it will not be enough to topple Algeria to top spot because Algeria have a superior goal head-to-head record against this lot, Sudan and Burkina Faso. So it's gonna be enough, man. So if by that it means that Algeria officially gonna win the group. So referee, just blow the whistle, man. This game should be over now. Game should be over. Put Burkina Faso out of their misery, man. And there you go. Yep. Final whistle has been blown, man. Final whistle has been blown. Very, very shambolic and poor performance from Burkina Faso. Only a Mahrez penalty was enough to see off the threat of this Burkina Faso team that did not even lay a glove on this Algerian team. The only chance that I can remember they had was the one they had in the first half, where the ball went in the part of was that Sangare of Kabore, and then he headed it against the post. Other than that, it's just been an easy game for Algeria, and they have coasted to victory, man, very easily. Very easy victory for them, man, because these guys clearly Burkina Faso did not have any answers for what Algeria had today. fact, they did not even have any kind of penetration. Bertrand Traore was very poor from every kind of set piece delivery that he had into the box, whether corners or free kicks. None of them were even finding his teammates. And there you go. So game is over. So let us just go and relax a bit, maybe for the next 10-15 minutes, before at least we go and cover the other game between Cameroon and Ivory Coast. So that's actually the biggest game so far of this year's tournament. So in the group stage rather. So guys, thank you so much for being part of the watch along. For those that have liked the video, support the channel. Yes, thank you so much for the support. And if you are here and you have still not yet subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. For those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for the help, or not for the help, rather for the support, man. God richly bless you, man. So let us just grab a few, maybe a few glasses of water, and just get a slight break before we start the other watch along, which will be happening from 2300 hours. That is the game between Ivory Coast and Cameroon. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being part of the watch along. See you soon in a few for the game that will be the biggest game of the tournament so far, coming up in right about 15 minutes time. See you then, guys. Peace.